How many touches do you need to get a sales conversion? Does it matter if they're on social media or email or some other place? It might. These are the questions that we're going to answer today in the video. And we're going to talk about how to set up a lead nurturing strategy and a lead nurturing campaign that will actually help you increase sales in your business. Starting today, maybe you could implement what I'm talking about. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscribe button and smash the bell so you get notified when new videos drop, because you don't want to miss any of that new content coming out. Hey there, I am Penny Kelly, the Chief Profit Catalyst and Prosperity Cultivator here at Marketing Profit School. And I've used these same strategies with hundreds of clients and thousands of students that I've taught through my own programs and programs that I've facilitated for other entrepreneurs over the last 8 years. And these are things you can put into practice in your business because they're real life, they're road tested, and we know that they work. And specifically when I'm talking about strategy, I am talking about either time tested, it has worked for a long time and continues to work, or things that are proven to work in this post-privacy, post-iOS privacy world. So let's dive into today's topic. Now, over the last 3, 5, 6 decades, it was generally accepted that it took about 7 or 8 touches to convert someone from first learning about you, first touch content into a customer or client. And the range was typically quoted anywhere from 3 to 12 or 5 to 12, and 7 or 8 is kind of where most people landed. Now, given privacy changes where you're not really tracking people as well as just the fact that consumer trust is really low right now. Post-pandemic, that coming on the heels of this kind of explosion of internet marketing and people overhyping and overpromising and just try to get the fast sale and that kind of stuff, trust is kind of low. So I've actually seen in the last 12 to 18 months, I've seen some studies that showed it taking between 10 and 25 touches to get a sale. Now, you can think about, hey, if you're buying a house, if you're making a large purchase or something that naturally has a longer sales cycle, that makes sense. But for coaching or buying a digital course, that sounds like a lot, right? Well, let's break it down and see what that actually looks like. And good news, I have seen just this week doing research for this video that some people are quoting it as 8 again. So that's a really good thing. However, I want us to be prepared to have higher touches because it builds a stronger connection with our audience and our leads. So we're going to talk about it from that perspective. And we're going to start with, what is your sales cycle? In your own business, how many touches does it take? Go into your CRM or your email client and just do the math. How long does it take from the time someone becomes a lead until they become a buyer? And then talk to some of your customers and see how long they were following you on social media or reading your content before they even became a lead. And these are the 2 groups of people I want to talk about for your lead nurturing. I want you to think of it as 2 separate nurture audiences. And the goal that we're going to work on today is what you can do so that they buy while you're still operating in integrity and remaining authentic to yourself and your mission, while showing them how you can help them solve their problems or achieve the thing that they want to achieve. So what are you doing already in your business? Email autoresponders, those are really common and those are necessary. You don't want to get rid of those. Also, you can do things like training webinars, workshops, challenges. You can do all kinds of things to get them to move closer to you. Ebooks. You can also offer videos, blogs, podcasts, things that are ungated. We're going to get back to that in a second. So really dial in what you're doing now and what's working. Look at the metrics for the things that you're putting out there now in your lead nurturing strategy, your audience nurturing strategy, and see what's getting some traction. What are people engaging with and what's pulling them through your funnel? Do you know someone that this video would help? If so, share it with them. I love the shares, and I definitely appreciate we share with anyone that you feel would get some benefit from this training as well. Now, let's think about how you can shift your marketing strategy that will affect your lead nurturing strategies to increase those sales. It just so happens that right now I'm implementing a new quiz. I'm testing it. I'm working on some optimizations. So this got me to thinking about my own lead nurture strategies and some ways that I might update them or make them better, and how you can apply this in your business as well. So with the privacy restrictions and all the changes the last few years, it's harder to follow up on social media, but it's not impossible. And this is where we have to think about getting creative, where we can both widen and narrow those lead nurture strategies to really target the right people in our audience and in our own campaigns internally. So let's think for a minute about pre-lead nurturing strategies. Before they become a lead, before they give you their email address or their phone number or connect with you on Messenger, they're in your audience. So you can look at some of your popular content that is already getting some traction and just elevate that, boost that with a little bit of a paid ad campaign or something like that to get it in front of more people similar to the people that have already engaged with it. And this serves two purposes. It builds your audience. It builds your credibility with the audience because you're giving them more content that's edifying you, showing that you can help them. And it feeds data to the algorithm. It's keeping people on the platform by engaging them further with your content, which helps build your score for quality, for your page, for your ad account, all those things. Your quality score is very important. So when you get quality engagement, it helps your overall quality score for your page and your ad account. So this is also going to help you identify which topics you talk about in your content that are most popular with your audience, so you can double down on those and do more, really apply that 80-20 principle to doing more of what's working. Next, after someone becomes a lead, what are you doing with that lead nurture strategy to pull them closer to you so that they become a customer or client and they buy? Now, there's a lot of things you can do, right? We talked about webinars, trainings, workshops, things like that, challenges. And you definitely want to serve more value-based content in front of them. You can actually upload your entire email list to Google and Facebook Ads Managers and show value-based content to people who are already subscribed, just to keep them engaged, keep them warm, remind them of you and how you can help them. This should be really targeted content as well. Maybe if they're tagged based on an interest or a bucket or segmentation when they came in, that's a great way to show them additional content. The real important thing here is behavior-based tagging and lead nurturing drip through email. So you want to not just have a one-size-fits-all cookie-cutter approach to that email follow-up. Now, I will back up and say, if you are brand new and this is the first time you've ever done this, create one follow-up campaign that's going to use story to pull them closer to you. It's going to use story to illustrate how you can help them solve their problem or achieve their desire. It's also going to give you the opportunity in a very organic and natural way to put testimonials and case studies in front of them. Show them how you've helped other people that may have similar challenges or desires that they have. So let's wrap this up, because the goal is to get more sales, increase your sales with this lead nurturing strategy. And this is where I really want to focus, or have you focus on, that segmentation and behavior-based marketing, so that your lead nurturing strategies are being guided by the feedback your market and your leads are giving you. So putting tags in place, segmenting, and doing a little bit of differentiation in that follow-up, or doing personal reach outs when someone has opened and clicked on a lot of emails, those things can go a long way. And even in those pre-lead audiences, just your social audience out there when you're promoting your content, reading the market signals to see what they want to consume and what you can do more of. And these are ways that you stay in integrity. You're very authentic to your mission and to what you want to do with your business and who you want to help. And you're just making it easier for them to raise their hand and self-identify as your ideal prospect and come closer to you. Take that next powerful step closer to becoming a customer or a client. And this is where showing them you can help by actually helping them, right? Give them ungated and gated or subscriber only content that continues to show them how you can help them and lets them know what the next step is. You always have to tell them what to do next so that they know how to become a lead or they know how to apply to work with you. So be really clear on that. Now, I will say that I believe one size fits all marketing sort of it's not dying, but it's not the way to go right now, especially if you're in a highly competitive field or if you're in a very service oriented field. So the future of marketing is smart segmentation and not creating the entire process for every single lead or every unique situation. So smart segmenting and 80-20 so that you're getting the biggest return on investment of your assets and your time. Now, if you want to know more about what's stopping your business growth right now, or maybe what's standing in your way, take my new quiz. It is how to find out what's your number one business growth blind spot. You can find the link down in the description of this video. And if you've enjoyed this or it's helped you, please share it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell so you know when new videos drop. Thank you for your time and attention, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.